Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. Kyle's about to throw up in his mouth.
No.
Oh,
I
it
just
looked
burped.
like it.
It's okay.
Kyle, right before we started recording, you looked at the calendar and you said it's almost May, and then you said, I have something I want to say, and it's not going to make any sense. So do you want to say it?
Yeah, sure, I'll say it. So I realized the other day it's April right now.
Yeah.
But when I think of the month April, it never feels current. Like when I think of April, it's always like, oh, like it was the past.
Like,
you know?
back in April.
Back in April, yeah. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes when you just don't realize that like that's the month that you're in. I was thinking about April. I was like, oh, wow, that was a while ago. I'm like, wait, this is April.
I actually kind of get what you're saying.
It's just like anytime I think of April, it's always the past.
Yeah. Maybe it's because during April is like a busy time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because school is coming to an end. Like the college school year is coming to an end, high school as well. So maybe your whole life, every time it's April, you're like focusing in on school and you're not doing a bunch of things.
I mean, yeah, I guess. And then this April is just the complete opposite because...
And you know how March, everybody on social media, everybody's like, oh, March lasted forever and April blew by.
April did blow by.
So that's kind of part of it. Maybe every April it seems to blow by. So then when you go and reminisce on it, it seems like, whoa, that was April.
But it's like I love April, though, because that's when baseball starts. And, I mean, this April is different. But, like, I don't know. April's just a weird month to me. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't really.
I was gonna say it doesn't really seem like a real month.
Yeah.
Because when you think of April, there's like nothing substantial in April when it comes to like holidays or.
The only thing is just sports. It's like baseball starts and March Madness ends.
Yeah, but like other than just in like terms of like the world, if you're not like talking sports, what's in April?
I don't know.
There's nothing.
Easter, right?
Yeah, but I mean, other than Easter,
but
there's
then
April Fools.
What's in May? Cinco de Mayo and...
May the 4th be with you.
That's it. And then Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, I think this might come out on May 4th, by the way, so...
Happy...
Whatever.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah. Yo, Kyle, I had this realization yesterday.
Okay.
So you...
Okay.
So you know when you touch your, like, own hand or your own body...
I touch myself all the time.
Like, you feel... Not like it feels different than touching someone else's hand because you have the sense of touch on your hand that you're touching.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's not only that you can feel it on this hand, but you also feel being touched.
So it's like you don't even know how you actually feel. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's true though.
It is. Well,
you don't know. Okay, sorry.
I've realized I've never touched a penis that's not mine.
All right.
And it kind of blew my mind because, like,
why does it blow your mind?
Because every other part of
so gay that you just would have assumed that.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's no part of the human body that I haven't touched other than a penis.
You touched a bare ass, another dude's bare ass.
Well,
I guess.
I mean, maybe in passing, like,
you know, like room, oh, good game, Jeff.
I don't know, but I think the possibilities of me touching a bare ass are way higher. It's exponentially
it's
higher.
Less weird than, like
like I don't know.
Good game and like cupping my balls.
I don't know what a penis feels like that's not mine. And what I'm saying is the sensation of touching part of your own body. It's different than touching someone else's body.
You want to find out?
Like the first time someone else touched your dick.
We could just do like a little quick experiment and just see how we feel about it off camera.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
we could relay our information in a future episode.
Maybe. Stay tuned.
No, but seriously, like the first time someone else touched your dick, I remember the first time someone else touched my dick, and it was like
you look at your hands and you're like,
yeah, you're like, I'm not doing this.
Killing it right now.
And it's crazy because it's like you feel movement down there, and it's not you, and it's like an insane feeling. And I've realized
you want to give that to somebody else.
Kinda. Like not that I want to touch their dick, but I want to know what touching another dick is like. Those are different things, you know?
I don't think they're very different. I think you have some exploring to do. I would say. These are like your college years. This is your time to explore.
I know.
So,
bro, college. So for those of you who don't know, we're 22. Like we would be seniors in college, which means that at this time of the year, like the college I went to, their last day is on May 5th. So all of my friends from college are going to be graduated from college, done forever on May 5th. which is absolutely insane because, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. One time I was walking, I might have mentioned this, but I was walking down Greek Row in Seattle by UW. I was down in Seattle for some reason, and like I had this existential crisis because I was like, I'm never gonna know what being in a fraternity was like. Like up until it's official on May 5th, when my friends from college graduate, that's it. It's like
that part of your life's over.
Yeah, that part of your life is done.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that you haven't done, but it's not possible to do everything.
I know.
And like, think about it. Really think about it. Would you want to be in a frat? I don't think you would.
I don't know.
I
never tried it.
Okay.
I never tried it, so I don't know if I'd like it. Maybe if I tried it, I'd be a total degenerate, raging every night, and be having a blast.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but like, I mean, maybe you would be touching dicks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you would know what a dick feels like. I bet you would, because you would have done that elephant walk.
Dude, that's so funny. That's what made me think of it. I was thinking about an elephant walk because I was going through our old PIMS clips because I was working on a like a YouTube ad of like our funniest moments. So I was
that one in there?
No.
Okay.
So I was going through a bunch of our old clips, and one of them was Willig explaining, or no, you asked Willig if he knew what an elephant walk was, and you guys were explaining it, where you like reach behind and grab the person's dick, and someone else reaches behind.
It's like you're holding hands.
Yeah, and I was thinking if I would have done that, it would have been my first and potentially only time grabbing another guy's dick.
I think once you feel it, that's not your only time.
Oh, you think once you touch a dick, you're gonna crave more?
That's what it seems like for you.
Yeah, I am.
It seems like
have
you can't
kind
stop
of
thinking
an addictive personality. Addictive personality.
Yeah, you do.
But like,
what are you addicted to right now? Sorry to cut you off.
What am I addicted to? Do I have anything?
You have an addictive personality. What are you addicted to? I have a giant addiction to chapstick.
Yeah, chapstick. Yeah, I guess what am I? Well, I think I'm very cautious. Like, I think I know that I can get really sucked into things if I'm not careful about it, and if I'm not consciously like, all right, you've done this 3 days in a row, so now don't do it for a day. Because I know that if I do something every day for 2 weeks, there's no stopping me.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna do it every day. That's why
it's good that you can recognize that.
There was a time in middle school when I was 100% addicted to Call of Duty. Like all summer, that is all I did every day. I mean, played basketball here and there, swam a little bit.
Any other free time though? Any
other free time was Call of Duty. And then I went to this basketball camp, and they said, well, it wasn't like facts, but we had like these kind of coaches. Like you had your own little team at the camp. It was an overnight camp, and this coach was kind of like your mentor, and he was probably like 25 or something. And he said that he used to be like addicted to some different things, and he was saying, in his opinion, if you can't go 30 days without something, in his definition, in his mind, he's like, if I can't go 30 days without it, I'm addicted to it.
Well, it's either they say like it takes 30 days to break a habit, right? Or like I was addicted to biting my nails. Yeah. But I broke that addiction, and now I do not crave it.
Okay, that's a good one. I'm addicted. I don't bite my nails, but I pick my nails with my other nails.
That's
and
weird.
My mom yells at me when she sees me doing it, but I don't even realize that I'm doing it.
You just don't do it.
But it's like I don't even know that I'm
gloves
doing
on. What I did is I had my sister paint clear nail polish on my fingers.
Oh.
And I had
I've heard people put hot sauce on their fingernail, on the end of their fingers.
Yeah, I still bite the like skin or like the cuticles, which is bad. But I catch myself doing that when I'm watching sports, because like I don't know, like if I'm watching a game, I just get nervous and start like biting my fingers.
I do it like when I'm driving, I'll be holding the steering wheel, but if it's like a straight road, I'll go like pick at my fingers with my other fingers.
That is an addiction.
It's weird. And I don't know that I do it until I realize like, oh fuck, I pulled my nail too low, and then it starts hurting.
See, look, I have beautiful. Do you see these?
I know, Kyle.
I wish you had these.
Nails are fine. My nails look like they were butchered by an animal. Okay.
They were.
Yeah. But what I was saying is like, since I heard this guy say if you can't go 30 days without it and you're addicted, so and when I got back from camp, school started in like a month. I had 1 month left of summer, and I spent my last month of summer not playing a single day of Xbox with any of my friends. And like,
you go.
Part of me felt good, but another part of me was like, I just want to play Xbox with my boys. Like, there was times when it was like 8 o'clock at night on a summer night, and we had a group chat or something. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm playing Xbox," and like all the boys are on.
But John's trying to break a habit.
I'm trying to break a habit, so I'm just sitting there with my family. Like,
it's like when all the boys are smoking crack and John's trying to quit, he can't join.
Yeah, I mean, I could,
but you shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't. Don't do crack unless you love it. We've talked about this before.
Yeah, you know, free will.
Yeah, we said do what you love, try and make good decisions. But if you really love smoking crack
and it benefits you,
then you know what? Who am I to judge? Do you think there's like objectively wrong things in life? Do you think there's things where you can say without a doubt that is objectively bad?
Murdering people, abusing people.
Okay, no, let me put it this way. Something that you're doing to yourself. So you're not hurting other people. Are there things that are objectively wrong to like do to yourself? Like heroin, is that objectively wrong and bad?
It's hard because like people that do heroin are not, I mean, maybe at least from my opinion, not like mentally stable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're trying to cope with something.
Yeah. They're not like totally happy about
let's
life.
Just try it out. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Like I feel like if you're going to that to make you happy, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
So I don't know, dude. Like I mean, I'm all about free will and like do what you want, but you know.
I'm curious if there's ever been someone who's like just a happy guy with a loving family and like
I don't
once
think
a
so,
month
dude.
him and his wife just like smoke some crack.
I don't think it's a once a month thing.
It's like, hey, free Friday night, you want to go do crack? They're like, oh yeah, that'd be such a fun date night.
I feel like crack and heroin and meth, they're just all or nothing. It's not like want to do crack on Saturday. It's like we are doing crack continuously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just like a one time.
You don't just do it once.
You know, like some people are like, oh, let's do cocaine and like in February.
And then like
plan
that's
on
just our
it.
experience. And
Yeah,
move
we'll
on.
do it one time. It's like, you don't just do that with crack, I don't think.
Yeah.
Although I never understood crack cocaine. Is that the same thing?
So
that's what cops call it?
Explained. So one of our listeners actually explained this to me. They messaged me because we talked about this before. I don't remember the details. They said something along the lines of like crack cocaine is like the one that one of them is the one you inject, and then one of them is the one you smoke. They're like different names, I think, but they're like similar drug. So there's like crack, and then there's like something else.
I mean, I know you smoke crack, but
I know, but then crack cocaine.
Heroin you inject.
I don't know. He messaged me, and I think they're like similar things, but it's just the way in which you get them into your system.
Oh, okay. Dude, tweakers find interesting ways of getting high.
Yo, people who are addicted to drugs but can't get a drug. Well, I guess I've only really seen this in movies, so I guess I don't really know. But from what it seems like, they can be some of the most creative people in the world.
Yeah.
Because they're willing to go to extreme lengths just to get high.
I've seen people outside of like, you know, I work in Seattle, so I see all kinds of things, and I work at night, so that's when the crack is out, you know?
Yeah.
I've seen people like shooting up on like the side of a building, like outside of I work on like on a higher floor, and I look out and I can see a different building. I don't know how they get up there. I don't know how they get up there. It's like a roof kind of thing, but
I thought you meant they were like stuck to a side of a building, like on the glass. Like
no,
like
they're
a
like
window cleaner.
It's like they're on top of a building, but they go to the ledge of the building. It's like outside, like a row
on a balcony
of plants. It's not a balcony though. It's like it's just a roof, and they just sit with their legs over the edge and like shoot up.
Whoa!
I've seen them do it.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it's like a rooftop lounge, more or less.
But I don't know how they get up there. How are they allowed there? I don't know.
Dude, I've said this before, but like I've never done like anything crazy in my life, like anything that's like that story worthy. But one time, like I'm a pussy, but one time my heart was pumping because I was filming this music video in Seattle. There's a bunch of these nice apartments right by CenturyLink that like at the top of them you can overlook and like basically see like almost into the like arena. And but when you go inside them, there's like security guards there that like make sure there's no like tweakers or like just people who don't live there in there.
Okay.
And so me and this guy went in there. I don't really know this guy, but he's like, oh, I have a buddy here. But he was kind of bullshitting me. He didn't really have a buddy. He was a lot of people that like you work on music videos with, you realize
Act like
are
they
like
have buddies.
No, they're just like weird people, dude.
Okay.
So many people that like want to be a music artist.
Or they're strange.
They're always weird. Not Matt. Our buddy Matt's dope.
Nah, he's weird though.
I mean, he's weird, but he's not like a bad weird.
Okay.
But I just feel, I don't know. Point being, we go in and there's like security guards and they're already eyeing us because they don't recognize us. And we're like, oh, we're just meeting our buddy.
That's probably they probably hear that 100 times a day.
And we were going, and so our plan was just to go get in the elevator and I guess get up to the top. But clearly there's going to be like locks, like that you need a key card.
Like, get around.
But we realized we went around the corner and you can't even get in the fucking elevator without a key card. So we're basically went around this corner, can't get in the elevator because it won't come because we don't have a key. So, but we don't want to go back out because then it looks like we were lying to the guard's face. So we're just standing in this little corner where they can't see us for like literally 10 minutes. And then finally someone comes down. And when it opens back up, I think there was
kind of like finessed your way in.
No, there was like this guy who's probably like mid-30s, like 35. And he was definitely one of those guys that was like a PE teacher or something where like he gave the vibe of like, what's up, boys? I want to help you out. Like
PE teacher.
No, just like, you know how there's those teachers that are like old, but they want to connect with the young guys.
Okay.
Like, hey, what's up, boys?
Okay, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
those
yeah,
type
yeah,
of
yeah,
teachers. It was like that vibe of guy. And he's like, he could tell that we were trying to finesse something. He's like, oh, you guys trying to go up to the top? And we were like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I got you. So instead of going out, we went in with him, and then he was like, oh, so you guys are trying to get up here? Like, you guys are trying to film something? Because I had all my gear.
Oh, he wanted to be in, dude.
And he's like, oh, I got you, bro.
He's like, oh, do you want to check out my beats?
Yeah, so we got up there. He gave us the key card to get onto the floor, and then he walked all the way with us to get us onto this rooftop lounge. And he's like, all right, have a good day, boys.
Wow. You're a hero.
And it was like a fancy-ass place. Like, we did not belong there. Definitely weren't allowed to film there.
Interesting.
And then I made a music video, and the music video is sick, but the song, dog shit. Really bad.
Well, why'd you do it then? If the music's
money,
trash.
dog. Gotta get paid.
All right, that's true.
Yeah. So that's the whole story.
If I paid you, would you make me a music video?
Yeah, dude.
And what if I didn't pay you?
We should make you a music video and put it on PIMS.
Shouldn't do that.
Yeah, we should.
I'm very musically inclined, but
musically inclined.
That feels like the right thing to say.
Yeah. So, on a totally unrelated note, yesterday I went to go get dinner from a burger place, and
you're so brave.
Yeah, thanks. I went out, and I was wearing shorts, and these shorts that I was wearing for the last like couple years, I've had them tied in a permanent knot around the waist, where like it's loose enough to where I can get them down, but they also don't fall down, like they're just permanently tied. Mm-hmm. Okay, but as I've gotten like a little stronger, it's slowly been getting tighter and tighter.
I feel that. I had that happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. So
my 8th grade pants.
I decided I'm finally gonna untie this knot that has been tied in these pants, these shorts. They're just like basketball shorts for years. So I untie them. Turns out the reason they were tied is because they like have no good elastic in them. So without them tied, they sort of just fall down. Now, this was a good experience for me because I realized I want to bring sagging pants back. Because my pants were sagging last night as I was going into this place in public to get my burger. And I felt so sick.
Why?
I felt so cool, dude.
That's like the worst statement. Your pants were sagging and you just felt so cool.
I felt really cool. Bro, sagging pants are a thing for a reason. People don't...
I've never thought they were cool.
If people who did it didn't think they looked cool, they wouldn't do it. People aren't just sagging just because they don't have a belt.
Some people are.
Maybe.
We had a janitor at our elementary school that his pants, my God, were always down.
So you think
his ass was always
You don't
out.
think part of his reason for doing that was because he sort of thought it looked cool?
No, I don't.
I
don't think so. He just needed pants. He needed a belt.
He just needed pants there. How do you remember that? A janitor from elementary school.
You don't remember him, dude?
No.
Ryan?
No.
Dude, his pants, his crack was always out. Like, dude, people from our elementary school remember. My sister remembers. My mom remembers.
Wow.
Because we would talk to him.
Probably because he had sagging pants.
No, dude, he wasn't.
He's memorable.
But he, like, wasn't sagging. Like, he just would always. I remember it because in 3rd grade, you were in my class. He came in to fix our TV in our classroom. And he was like, we were all reading a book. We were all sitting in the middle, and he's behind our teacher. And we all started laughing because like he's working on the TV and bending over and like his ass is just out.
What the heck?
And we're all laughing. And then our teacher's like, Ryan, your pants are falling down.
Do you?
I just vividly remember it, and I just remember laughing.
Do you remember where each of your classrooms was in the school?
Yeah,
bro.
I can remember every class ever.
Vivid memory.
I don't know.
I remember my first grade, fourth and fifth. I have no clue where second and third grade were. I don't even know I know the names, but I have no clue where in the school they were.
I remember all that. I remember like all the people
weird.
in my classes too.
That's crazy.
Like if someone said like this person from elementary school, I would say yeah, they were in like my second and fourth grade classes.
Damn. If you had to rattle off, let's say they told you there was 20 kids in your first grade class and you had to name them, how many do you think you could get?
I don't know if I could get all of them, but if there was a list and I could like check people off, I could probably do it.
Damn, bro. Yo, that'd be a fun trivia thing. Like I get my old yearbook and I'm like looking at the answers and you have to rattle off as many names as you can.
I mean, people wouldn't care to hear that, but
no, I know. I'm just saying.
For us personally, yeah, I think I could do a pretty good job.
Wow. Okay.
I have like weird memories with stuff like that. Like I remember stupid stuff like that that's just not important.
Yeah.
I don't know why that sticks with me.
Yeah.
But I can remember the things that I should remember.
So you don't think Ryan was sagging on purpose?
No.
But would you agree that most people who sag their pants are probably doing it for some reason other than the fact that their pants are a little too big?
Yeah, it's their style, I guess. Sure.
And I think style goes in waves.
But that wave isn't ready to come back yet.
I think it might be like I felt it. It felt like,
dude, I'm sure you just looked so not cool.
Bro, I'm not saying they were like down or like lower than my entire ass.
Are you wearing shorts right now?
Yeah.
Okay, can you stand up and like give me like a little preview of what it might have looked like?
Yeah.
Those are the same shorts.
These shorts.
Those are the same shorts. Okay.
Okay. So
John's untying his pants, guys.
Yeah, get ready.
Wait, move your chair though.
Oh, and I have my phone, and so my phone was like
pulling it down.
What pulled it down?
Yeah, I've been there.
So like I kind of be
dude, that doesn't look cool.
And I'd be walking, and I'd be like,
oh, that doesn't look cool at all.
It looks so cool. I feel cool though.
You feel cool like that?
Yeah, dog. I'm like, hey, can I get my 2 cheeseburgers?
Dude, you don't look cool.
Look, it doesn't even look like.
Look, this is me being honest. You don't look cool right now.
Look how low this.
Look, I would tell you if you looked cool. You don't look cool.
You wouldn't tell me if I looked cool.
I would. If you like objectively, if you ask like, do I look good right now? I would let you know. You don't look good like that.
You always lie to me though. You tell me that I look ugly. You tell me that I look like
people
I don't look like. You think I have doppelgangers that are so ugly.
There's just that one guy. And I'm not saying he looks identically like you. I'm just saying if you looked more fucked up than you currently do, that's what you'd look like.
I don't know, man. I think there's people who look better if they're sagging than if they're not sagging. Maybe I'm not that guy. I
don't think you're that
but
guy.
There are those guys out there.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of the like the
clean cut, clean, tight fitted everything.
I mean, I don't know. I personally like I don't like to. I'm not gonna sag, but like
yeah. Okay. Example. Our buddy Matt. He doesn't sag, but a lot of his clothes, a lot of his style is like really baggy, like super baggy coats, really long baggy shirts.
Yeah, I think that looks good with
him. That's like his style, and it works. And it's very much like 2005 NBA draft-esque. Like
not that far though, because those suits were like tanks.
But the shorts were really long, and the shirts were really long.
Yeah,
and he kind of rocks that. And the reason it works for him is because he stuck with it like since the beginning. Like that's his thing. So if I bring sagging pants and I just stick with it for a long time, dude, it'll be my thing.
But you don't want that to be your thing, dude. You can't run.
That's when I I pull them up and tie them, and it's kind of the shock factor. It's like, whoa.
It's like when you see those fights on Twitter and they all pull their pants up and then fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man. I'm just saying I felt better than I do normally.
Like someone that looks like you that is sagging is just like trailer park.
What you trying to say, huh?
White. And your swag, your current swag. Look, this is just me being honest.
Who do you think has more swag, you or me?
Oh, for sure me.
No.
I'm filled
No
with swag.
way.
I am filled with swag.
Listen, we both don't have a lot of swag. I won't argue that, but I will argue I have a little more swag than you.
That was my swag right there. Anyone's watching on YouTube.
You guys can let us know what you think.
Yeah. So while John was resetting the cameras, he tucked in his shirt. When was the last time you tucked a shirt in? I can't remember the last time I tucked my shirt in. Like if you're not, other than like wearing a suit.
Yeah, probably at like a funeral. Well, I get, but that's not really a suit. That's just like a nice shirt.
Yeah. I guess I don't have a reason to tuck something in.
Yeah.
It's like baseball. I would tuck my jersey in, or like basketball.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's probably people that, like, if you don't work in the business world, like my dad probably hasn't tucked a shirt in like 40 years.
I don't think that guy owns something other than a t-shirt with paint on it.
Yeah. He has a few Hawaiian shirts.
He's got that one shirt that matches with you, that planet shirt.
Yeah. He's one that matches with me, and then a few Hawaiian button-up shirts.
I could see that. That's like nice. That's like Andy Reid style. It's like nice for people who don't wear nice clothes.
Yeah.
Hawaiian.
Yeah, like if he goes to a funeral, he's going to show up in a Hawaiian shirt and like cargo shorts with lots of pockets.
That's fucked.
But yeah, if you guys are not on the YouTube version and you're on one of the audio streaming platforms, one, thank you for your support. But two, you should go check out the YouTube version because you're probably in quarantine still. And, it's exciting in here. We got some stuff going on the wall behind Kyle for a future podcast, which I've teased out before. The tentative launch date is June 1st for that second podcast. So
now, June feels like a current date, a current month.
So you feel like it's always June.
It's always June, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when it's December, it's still June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I think of June, it just feels like it really happened. April, I can't remember anything that's ever happened to me in April.
Yeah. That's fair. I agree with that. But yeah, also guys, I got a new mic. We're going to at some point upgrade both mics. So right now.
Do you sound way better than me right now?
No, the thing is I think 95% of people, the sound quality is not even noticeable at all. But to me, it's a little noticeable. Only at times when it gets loud and we start screaming, maybe it'll sound a little better. But we will upgrade both pretty soon. So then something for you guys to get excited for is we will then be able to have 4-person podcasts.
Wow. That's a lot of voices.
It is. And I think that the first time we do it, it might be a little chaotic, but I hope that we can get to a point where like the show, when it's you and me, it flows different than when it's you, me, and Shim or you, me, and Willig.
Yeah.
And it'll flow even a little more different when there's 4 people, but I hope we can get to a point where like we're good at all of them. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I don't know. I think that'd be exciting.
It's a skill we've yet to gain.
Yeah. But anyways, so thank you all so much. We broke 4,000 downloads this month.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Because like in, what was it, February, we barely had 2,000?
February, we didn't even have 2,000. March, or yeah.
No, February we had like 2,100 or something.
Or yeah. February, or no, it went from like 1,800 to like 2,800 to like 4,000 or something like that, which is really exciting. So thank you all so much for the support.
We love you.
Be sure to tell your friends. But during the quarantine, Kyle, have you been eating normally or like different than you would out of quarantine?
How do you mean?
Like the type of stuff you've been eating, more you've been eating, or like, what am I saying? The type of stuff you've been eating, where you've been eating, when you've been eating.
I've been eating a lot in my bed.
Whoa. Okay.
Maybe not a lot, but more than I normally do, I would say. Mostly
home cooked stuff? Have you been like ordering?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I order out, but I don't know. Like, I guess it's kind of different because most of the time, one or two of my meals is at work. Yeah. So it's like I'm having more stuff at home, so I'm getting so bored of the things that dude, if you have any ideas, if anyone has any ideas of what I can make, I'm so tired of all my food.
You could just go on YouTube and find probably 10 million videos.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't want to do that, you know?
I'd rather
just complain about it.
Someone else message you a thing to do, which you still won't end up cooking.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you want to message me something that I won't make, please let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, you could message him something and it'll say seen at the bottom of your message.
I might like it.
Yeah, he might give you a little heart.
Yeah.
I don't like how on Instagram, when you like, if someone sends you a message and you want to like it, like you double tap it, but it shows that you like hearted it.
Yeah,
but
I
I don't
don't
know.
love it.
I don't love it. I don't want to heart your message because then you get the wrong idea. You think that I'm like loving this conversation with you.
I don't know. I don't think it's the right. I don't think that's the idea, dude. Some people like every single message. That bugs me.
I just don't like when I feel like if someone sends me a message and I'm trying to be respectful, like maybe I'll message them back once or twice, but it's like this conversation has ended. It has concluded.
It usually ends with a like.
I'll hit them with a like. But since it's a heart and they think that I love it, then they message me again.
Oh.
And it's like, I don't know what to say to you.
Yeah, if someone sends me like the thumbs up emoji on iMessage, it's over. This conversation's done.
Yeah. Yo, if you ever get thumbs up by a girl, you might as well just never talk to her
just
again.
Jump off a bridge. You're done. Don't jump off a bridge.
Nah. Unless you love it.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
If you're really into bridge jumping, jump off a bridge.
I would jump off a bridge with like bungee jumping.
Yo, in one of the podcasts I really like, the Basement Yard, they were talking about if they thought you could jump off of a cruise ship into the water. And you can't. Like, you die.
Why?
Because they're so high. They're like 200 feet tall.
Yeah, but there's like a lower part.
Yeah, but if you were to jump off of the main deck of a cruise ship,
no,
it'd probably kill you. 200 feet.
Well, I'm not jumping like belly flopping.
You don't,
dude. There's Marines that jump out of like fucking
helicopters.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I don't think they're as high as cruise. Actually,
there's someone that can survive a cruise jump.
How high do you think you can jump from without dying?
It's hard because like when I say 100 feet, I don't know how high that looks. 10
basketball hoops.
Yeah,
how high can you?
How high is like a high dive?
Jump.
Like 50 maybe or 25?
Oh, about 200 feet, and you won't get hurt if you do it right.
Ah. But so that's like feet first, cross your arms, pencil dive, and you probably go so far underwater.
This person said they saw someone die from a 90-foot drop because they jumped the wrong way.
You're not just going to like go cannonball,
Because he landed on his back.
Oh my God.
Don't do anything.
Dude,
yo.
I can't even imagine that.
Back flopping from 90. Imagine back flopping off of a cruise ship.
I would you die. You'd get knocked out if you hit your head on the water. I know someone who's got a concussion from like hitting water.
Yeah, and they definitely didn't jump from 90 feet.
Yeah, they were like tubing.
Yo, on
like even that hurts. Like slapping my legs on the water when I'm tubing. Like, and I'm just on the water.
Yeah. Oh. You know how like at some lakes, there's the people that have the fancy, like the double dock.
Yeah, dude, even that hurts.
That's probably that's like 20 feet.
No, it's like 10.
No, a basketball hoop.
10, yeah.
Bro, that double dock is at least 20 feet. Dude, think about from the water to the top of the double dock.
Yeah. All right.
It is way higher than a basketball
I would say
hoop.
15.
15 to 20?
Okay.
Imagine just doing like 90. That would feel so fucking high. And a guy backflopped off of it.
What was that guy doing?
I mean, probably drunk.
He probably bailed.
Dude,
I will never be drunk enough to jump off 90 feet into the water. I would hope someone would stop me.
Yeah.
I don't want to be drunk in a position where I'm like near a cliff. I don't want to be drunk by a cliff.
I don't want to be drunk by water, period.
I'm cool with being drunk by water, but if I'm in a dangerous water situation,
yeah.
Like I'm not going to be going like Michael Phelps and swimming like across a lake.
I don't think many people are going to try and Michael Phelps swim across a lake when they're drunk.
There's dumb people, dude.
Yo, one time when I was probably in 6th grade or something, I was on a cruise with my family, and we were coming back in from the excursion for the day. So, like, if you've never been on a cruise, how it works is, like, there's different stops, and you get to a certain point, like, I don't know where we were, like Jamaica or something, and they park the boat out, like, I don't know, a couple hundred feet away from the shore, and then you get in these little, like, rafts, little motored boats that are on the cruise ship, and then they take you in, like, 20 people at a time into shore. And then you're there for a few hours, and then after the days, by a certain time, you have to be back at the pickup zone, and then they put you back on the ship.
Yeah, how often do people just not get picked up?
Way more often than you'd think. Like, every stop we would go to,
someone gets left
there's
on.
like 1 or 3 people that they just don't know where they are. Because
what do? You just leave them in Jamaica?
Yeah. And when you sign up for a cruise, it literally says if you're not at this pickup zone by this time, the cruise will leave without you. and they don't give a fuck.
I mean, it's how it should be.
And imagine, dude,
what do you do?
All your shit is like on the cruise ship.
Yeah, yeah, you're just stranded in a country.
And like, what if you lost your wallet and your phone while you're on this excursion?
I guess you just live in Jamaica now. You start growing dreads.
Yeah, man. I don't know. That would actually scare me. They should make a movie about that. That could be
a good comedy, like a good like Seth Rogen like family comedy, like the family got stuck in a foreign country.
Yeah,
and it's
or
like
maybe some of them are on the cruise and then like Seth Rogen and like his
wife that's way too hot for him.
Yeah, they get stuck on the island.
Yeah, okay.
And then the family goes back to try and save them from this island, but they don't want to leave because they've grown to love it so much here.
Interesting.
Yeah. But anyways, this one time we got back on our boat to like leave, but I noticed a bunch of chaos was kind of happening as we were in this line. Like people were yelling. Someone was like, oh my God, like help her, help her. And so anyways, they get on our boat. It's this group of probably mid-20s, like people that clearly partied too hard. And it was my first experience. I didn't know at the time, but it was my first experience witnessing someone with alcohol poisoning, like true alcohol poisoning, like verge of potentially dying. And so there was this group of like 3 of them were like pretty drunk, but still okay. But then this one girl, like I didn't know at the time, I didn't know what was happening. I thought she was like dying, and she was like did not look good. And the guy who's working for the cruise line is like trying to get us back to the boat because there's a hospital on the cruise ship. And dude, it was horrifying. And I really think witnessing that was like part of the reason why I didn't drink for like I started drinking way later than most people. I was kind of scarred by this alcohol poisoning girl. Dude, it was scary. Because other than that, I've never actually seen any of my friends experience alcohol poisoning. Well, Shim's been pretty drunk, but I still don't know if it's on the level of like alcohol poisoning.
I mean, he threw up for 24 hours.
Dude, but this girl was like
just
almost dead.
Yeah. I don't get how you can get to that point. I've never even been close. I've blacked out kind of one time.
I don't even get how like what. Yeah, I mean, I guess
it doesn't appeal to me.
I've never really blacked out, so I guess it's hard for me to say because your sense of judgment probably gets all fucked up when you're already blacked out. But it's like, how do you get blacked out and then keep drinking so much more to where you almost die?
I don't know. That's bad friends kind of too.
Yeah.
Like, I would cut one of my friends off if they were, you know.
It gets to a point where as a friend, it's very obvious that this person's not okay anymore, so let's just drag them away.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm a pretty responsible friend when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Like, I'm one to take care of people.
You can make decisions when you're drunk.
Yeah, kind of.
Somehow, I was asking you what you've been eating during quarantine. I don't know how we got here, but
why? What have you been eating?
Well, so my family like has been gone forever, so it's just been me, and I sometimes like I'll cook my own stuff, but there's probably 3 nights a week where I'm like I don't really want to cook dinner. So what I've been doing. In the past, I used to always get the Chipotle bowls, but the Chipotle in recent years, I feel like have kind of been shafting people and giving them less food.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes I get a scoop of like steak and it's like, this is like 4 pieces.
Exactly. And it's only $7. So it's like, but still I expect a little more girth to this
Plug
thing.
me a little more.
Yeah. So what I've been doing now, I got this new thing that like is now my thing where
Get a new thing.
I get a bowl from Chipotle. Also, I didn't know this, but they don't charge you if you ask for a tortilla on the side. You know how they steam them and they're all warm? That's free. I always thought you had to pay for that.
Interesting. I did not know that.
So I get a bowl with chicken and whatever shit in it. And then I go home and then I like heat up some of my other cooked like ground turkey or ground beef or whatever. And I also heat up like I have like some sauteed like other veggies or like avocado. So I basically have a whole set of shit at home that I add
and you just
to
make a
this.
Mega bowl.
And I make a mega bowl that lasts
good.
me for like 3 meals.
Oh.
So it's like I have it for dinner and then I have it for lunch the next day and then maybe like a little extra.
You just eat the same thing like over and over
but
and over.
It's really good.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to come to a point where you're done with it.
But not for a while.
Okay.
And so it's cool because it feels like I spent $7, but I got like 3 meals worth. You know what I mean?
Okay. I mean, yeah, personally, like I said, I've been getting so sick of my food. I'm tired of chicken, which is sad because I love chicken. So now I've moved on to ground turkey, and I'm just having ground turkey with like every meal.
But ground turkey's also a boring ass meat.
I know. I don't know what else. I'm like tired of steak. I don't know what's going on, dude.
Have you had a lot of steak? I don't really eat
sometimes,
steak that much.
But like I don't know. Maybe it's just like I don't want to say like throw my mom under the bus, but like my mom's steak. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired of it.
I mean, cook your own steak.
Yeah, it's just not the same, you know. I don't know.
You could get really good. Maybe you get good at steak and you just cook some fire ass steak.
Maybe. I just I've been making a lot of ground turkey, and then like having it for like all my meals.
Yeah, ground turkey is just like a dry meat. It's like
it's not great. You can combine it with stuff. You can make like a quesadilla with it.
Yeah.
You can make like nachos on top.
Yeah. This quarantine has taught me about myself that I much prefer when meals are like a bunch of different things but like mashed together into a mush, as opposed to like
I like mush.
Some people like eat their chicken and then they're like they're asparagus and then they're like rice.
I'm combining all of it.
I love just mixing all that shit up.
Me too.
Because then I get a little bit of something in every bite and it's like a little party in my mouth.
That's one way of describing it. Dude, I've noticed I've had a lot of asparagus. I've noticed more than ever the pea.
Yeah, bro.
I never noticed it before, and like, God, dude, it smells so bad.
It's horrible.
I'm like, who shit in here?
Dude, I almost gagged because my pee smelled so bad.
I put my like face in my shirt when I pee.
Did you ever, when you were little, like, obviously when we were younger, always dehydrated, got super yellow pee.
And it smells bad.
Did you ever like pee in the toilet and then like leave for 8 hours or something, then you come back and like you didn't flush and the bathroom smells like the pee that was left?
You said that you like kept all your pee for like a month. That's fucking
not
gross.
a month.
I didn't do that shit.
Not a month. There was a time in my life when I kept my pee in my toilet for like 7 days.
That's just so gross.
But my point,
I didn't do that.
I'm not saying it was good. I'm just saying the asparagus pee smells similar to that smell.
All right.
And it's disgusting.
It is bad.
Also,
why does it do that? Some enzyme? It smells like shit.
I don't know.
There's like a poop enzyme in there.
Does yours smell like shit?
Mine smells like a bad fart.
Yeah, like an egg fart.
Yeah, it's like an old fart.
Do you ever take fish oil?
No.
Okay.
But does that make that fuck you
so
up?
it makes like when you sweat and when you fart, you smell like fish.
That's disgusting. I'm not taking fish oil. Then I don't like that.
No, but
smell,
it's
dude.
like it's good for you. It's good for your heart.
Nah.
But dude, when you open the can of fish oil pills, it literally smells like you just got a bucket full of dead tuna.
That's disgusting, dude. I hate that smell so much.
I want you to smell it. We'll go inside after this.
Do it.
Dude, go on.
It's so gross, dude. I can't do fish.
All right. So for those of you who are new around here, every single episode we have some segments. On Mondays we have A&F of the week and movie time. So, Kyle.
Yes.
My A this week is a man who won a $1 million lottery twice in the same day. And he did this
How's that possible?
So with like the certain brands of lotteries, whatever the companies are, like Mega Millions or whatever the fuck they're called.
When's Powerball come back?
It's always back. It just takes like a while for it to build up.
Okay.
To like the price, the huge one. But when you win, it's like, let's say it's a certain number that wins, but multiple people can have that same number. So that's why when there's a winner, there's like 8 winners, you know?
That's stupid.
So what this guy did is for 30 years, I don't know if it's every day or every week, but for 30 years, he's been buying the same exact lotto number, hoping that one day it would win. So he bought 2 tickets on the winning day.
Of the same number?
Yeah, you can buy like 10 of the same number if you want.
So what happens if you win twice? Do you get double?
Well, I think normally it's like
maybe he gets like a bigger cut of the money.
Well, I think he gets. Yeah, that's the thing. So like, if you and I had the same number and we won $1 million, we would each get half of it.
But like, if you had 2,
but if I had 2, I would get like all of it, minus the taxes, obviously.
Well, you wouldn't get all of it, right?
Well, it depends if there's other people. Yeah, if there was a third person. But
that's the move.
So his strategy worked, but it took
him
30 fucking years. I'm trying to think, how much does a normal lotto ticket cost?
$3. I don't know. I've never bought a lottery ticket.
Yeah, I have. But
I bought like the scratch ones, but I
think they're like a couple bucks.
Yeah.
So this guy for 30 years, dude, imagine if he did it every day. He spent like $3 a day. let's just hypothetically, let's say he bought one every day, or he bought 2 every day.
I remember in statistics we figured out that like the like probability of winning, and then whether or not it's worth it for you to do it, and it is worth it for you technically to buy the lottery every single year.
Okay, so let's say this guy bought 2 tickets, and let's say they were $4 a piece. Okay, that's $8 times 365 days a year, $2,920 a year times 30 years. This man spent $87,600.
Wait, how often did he buy tickets?
I don't know.
He probably just bought one lottery. Well, I don't know.
They said he's been doing it for 30 years on the same number.
But
I mean, he could do it once a week. He could do it once a month.
Oh, dude, that's ridiculous.
But if he did it every day, that's still only $87,000. So he would have made a lot of his money back.
Yes, yeah. I mean, a lot of the million's gonna get taxed away, but
so maybe this is
maybe that's the move. Spend all of your money on lottery tickets, and eventually it'll work.
Exactly. This is teaching us a lesson here, kids.
Exactly.
So every day, spend some of your money on a thing that you might just lose it.
I wonder if Jeff Bezos, someone that's a nerd, can figure this out.
Okay.
If Jeff Bezos spent all of his money on lottery tickets, what is the probability that he wins? Like if he got different combos on all of his tickets, he spent every single one of his dollars on it.
Oh, I mean, he would win if he bought out every possible number.
But there's like a lot of numbers, you know?
Yeah, but he has like $500 billion.
So he could just win if he wants to. I mean,
no, but then he would be
lose.
spending more money than he's winning.
Yeah, but why not? You got money to blow.
He just fucks everyone up. Oh, he does that. So he buys every single number out and then he wins, but he doesn't care that he loses money. So then he just gives the $500,000 he just won and he donates it to people, like someone who deserves it.
I mean, he could also just donate to people anyways. You
right.
don't have to involve the lottery in it, you know?
Yeah.
That could help the economy.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that one billionaire could probably save the economy? Or a couple of them could team up, be we're going to toss $3 billion in each.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's how it works.
I don't either.
Maybe
that's just not true.
I don't think that's it sounds like that's how it works, but I have no idea if that's actually how it works.
Yeah.
So
we're trillions of dollars in debt.
We're not smart.
I don't get that.
No.
Is anyone are any countries not in debt? I feel like all countries are in debt.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, my A is aliens, because apparently, I don't know if you heard about this, but it wasn't big enough news that UFOs have been confirmed by the Pentagon. There were videos that came out that they confirmed yeah, these are UFOs.
Yeah. Do you have any other info on that? I saw that, but
I read an article. One of them was 2015 or something, or 2004 maybe. Yeah, I don't know. They didn't provide a ton of information, but they admit somebody leaked the videos,
and the Pentagon just said yeah.
They're yeah, these are UFOs. So hey, you guys should listen to Bob Lazar.
Okay, they confirmed the UFOs, but what is that? So what?
It proves that maybe there's something out there, you know?
No, but I've always thought there was
there's a lot of people that don't.
No, I just
and they've always kind of hid that was a real possibility. They're always oh, you know what I mean?
No, I think it's cool, but it's at the same time it's all right. So what?
I mean, yeah. It doesn't give much information.
Yeah,
but,
it's we still don't know what the fuck they are.
Confirmed UFO.
That's true. I know, dude. It's fucking crazy. And I don't know. It's always something that people kind of joke about and meme about.
But it's real, though.
It's a real thing,
It's for sure real.
There are things flying around that we don't know where they came from or what the fuck they are.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That'd be imagine just you know those people that have alien abduction stories?
Yeah.
What if they're real?
Yeah.
There's some crazy people out there, but
what
obviously you're going to seem crazy if you have that. I mean, yeah, what if they're not real? I would assume when I hear an alien abduction story, I immediately don't really think it's real. But what if they are?
Yeah.
I'm sure I would sound insane if I came to you and I was John, listen to me. I was abducted by aliens. This is what happened. I went into their ship. They spoke their language to me.
But
they probed me.
The thing is, if you
me.
someone like you were to come to me and be like, dude, I know it's going to sound crazy, but hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would be much more likely to believe you than someone I don't know, because I've known you for so long and know that, like, you have no like, if you were really serious about it, you're like, I'm not trying to be funny, I'm not trying to fuck with you. Like, this has actually happened to me, and I wasn't drugged, I wasn't high, I wasn't sleeping.
Okay.
I might actually believe you if you gave me enough, like, convincing explanation.
Okay, here's what I will say. What if aliens, they don't want us to know that they're real, but they want us to know that they're real? You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
I don't even know what I just said. That didn't make sense. But listen, what if they just abduct people that are seen as crazy to begin with, and they abduct them, and then those are the people that are telling the stories, and they're actually true stories, but the aliens are just laughing like, ha.
They're like trolling us.
We got this psycho guy. Yeah.
Oh. So they want us to think they're real, but they don't want us to have proof that they're real, kind of thing?
Yeah, they want us. They're toying with us. They get so bored on their planet Xenon that they're like flying over here and just like coming down and, you know, abducting the crazy people.
Why is every alien planet called like Xenon, Zycon?
Yeah, for sure. Xenon's like a noble gas.
Xenon gas?
No, it's one of the noble gases.
Yeah, it's called xenon.
Yeah, so it's an element.
Yeah, so it's xenon gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said, and then you said no.
Well, I don't know, dude. That's one of the few things I remember from chemistry. Anyways, John, what's your F?
A New York man who got stuck on an island because he decided to social distance. So there's this island called Jamaica Island off of Queen. Oh, that looked painful. So apparently, I've never been in New York, but there's an island off of Queens called Jamaica Island.
I've heard.
Which is like a little rando island with like nobody on it. This guy took a kayak. He kayaked out to this island, and then he got out there, and he couldn't get back for whatever reason.
How can he not get back?
I don't know. Maybe his kayak broke. Maybe he lost his kayak.
It got damaged when he came ashore. I
don't really know. But what I do know is that he started a fire and then found a bunch of sticks and wrote like help. And he did like a SOS message with a fire.
Is there literally no one on this island?
No, it's like an uninhabited island.
I thought people lived in Jamaica.
Maybe in Jamaica. Maybe it's a
part.
part.
I know there's like a New York, Jamaica, and people are like from Jamaica, but maybe I guess there's maybe a little island.
It's called Jamaica Island, and it's like.
All right.
Okay, so I have the. So the whole reason this is. Oh, it's called Jamaica Bay.
Jamaica Bay.
It's a remote island, and there's a video here, which the reason I'm even talking about this is because this video, so the New York police department had like a helicopter that saw this fire, so they went out there to investigate, and they see this guy out there, and there's a video from like the helicopter, and it looks like Bigfoot.
Whoa.
And all of the replies to this article, like it was on Twitter, and every reply is like, yo, I think that's Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's on Jamaica?
Apparently Bigfoot was on Jamaica.
Dude, there's no way Bigfoot's in New York. That's the last place he'll be.
So you can see this video. Dude, this has to be a meme. You just hold it. Watch the whole thing.
He's waving his arms around. Help.
And
dude, that is Bigfoot.
There's a close up, and it's literally like it's Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot. It's not a human.
I'm gonna fast forward. Oh my god, dude, that is Bigfoot. No, that's just dude. Oh my god. Yeah, he's wearing a hood.
So there's a guy.
Why are they just like filming him for that long? Like, go help him.
Well, because they probably are a little cautious of some rando guy on an island.
But it says help. You don't just like scout him out. What if he's dying? What if he's like on his last legs right there?
What if he's a psycho who wants to kill police officers?
Well,
but like, what is this guy doing? You saw the close up, right?
Yeah. He was like breaking some sticks. Maybe he's making weapons.
So this guy was like, you know what? I'm going to dress up in a big ape costume.
I don't think he was wearing an ape costume.
Look at there. Yes, there's a super close up.
I thought he was just wearing like a hood.
Maybe
you know what I just thought of? And
what?
This is probably true.
What?
Okay. So you know in Harry Potter how Lupin is...
I don't know who Lupin is.
Okay. You know werewolves. You know how they work? You know, like you're a person and you turn into a werewolf. Like Jacob from Twilight.
I still don't really know how they work.
Okay. Like the full moon comes out and like...
That's when
you
they
turn into Bigfoot. Yeah. Or like maybe Fiona. She turns into an ogre when sun's down.
Okay.
Maybe there are people who turn into Bigfoot at night or like at certain times. And that's why we can never find Bigfoot, is because they just turn back into a person after.
If there was a whole group of people that turned into Bigfoot at night, you think we don't have videos of nighttime? There's millions of video. Half the videos in the world probably take place at nighttime.
They run off into the woods. You know, there's that. Everyone knows that weird kid that goes in the woods at night.
Kyle, there's millions of videos of the woods at nighttime.
Yeah, but
your argument here makes less sense.
You go deep into the woods.
It would make more sense if there was one singular Bigfoot out there that just doesn't die.
Maybe it's one guy. One guy turns into Bigfoot at certain times when he wants to. You can't say it's not possible.
You can't say anything's not possible. You could say we all turn into Bigfoot at different times during the day when we don't see each other, blah 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 blah, and you'd be like, oh, can't say it's not possible. You're right. We could all be Bigfoot. Maybe we're all Bigfoot.
Maybe I'm trying to reach out to you because I'm dealing with this problem.
If you're Bigfoot, I would say fuck you. I wouldn't talk to you. If you were Bigfoot,
imagine
how
off. Much that would blow your mind if we made this bet and you have to become my butler for the rest of your life because I actually am Bigfoot.
No, the bet was if people discover Bigfoot. But I'll make you a separate bet.
If I am
you are Bigfoot,
okay,
I'll be your slave. I will
find
anything.
A way to become Bigfoot.
And if you are not Bigfoot, then what? There's got to be a two-way bet.
If you can prove that I'm not Bigfoot, I will shake your hand and apologize.
Okay, I'll work on that.
All right,
I'll work on.
You get to work. You get to work.
All right, Kyle, who's your F this week?
The Las Vegas mayor. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I heard some stuff.
Yeah, so there's a clip that I saw on Twitter of her essentially offering Vegas to be a control group for coronavirus, and her, I don't want to like say a direct quote, but it was something along the lines of, why don't we just go back to normal and we'll see how many people die and then we'll go from there. So she was offering her city and her people to, just go about their day, open up Vegas, and let's just see how many of us die, and then we'll see how bad coronavirus truly is.
That's what states are already doing, though.
Yeah, I know, but just like
the way she worded it.
It came off as a little, and then the guy is just like, so you are offering your people to potentially get coronavirus and die just to see, how bad it really is. And she's like, well, yeah, someone's got to open up. We got to find out. And he's like, okay, well, like, are you going to be going into the casinos every day and like, out and about? And she's like, oh, well, I don't need to. And he's like, well, no, answer the question. Yeah. So,
I mean, that's basically what states are going to do. That's what they are doing.
Yeah.
It's just she said it kind of in like a bad way.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about, I heard a quote from the Las Vegas mayor where.
Oh, there's more.
I heard she was like, this interviewer, whoever it is, was explaining to her like something about how like they believe it came from China, but like Vegas is kind of like an epicenter of the world. Like people from all over the world are in Vegas.
Congregate.
So clearly could be a lot of people with a lot of cases in Vegas. And she goes, this is Las Vegas, not China. So her logic was,
this is Las Vegas.
This is Las Vegas, so how could we have it here? Because this is Las Vegas. Duh. It's not China.
Even though there's more cases here than in China, so.
This is Las Vegas, not China.
Dude, I don't know. And as my father is a Las Vegas citizen, I feel bad that this is his mayor. So
hey, but he's in Las Vegas, not China. So
that's true. He is in Las Vegas.
Clearly,
luckily, he's not in China.
Clearly, he's immune to it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man, it's kind of, I don't know. We're getting at the kind of the turning point where it's going to be a lot of places are going to start opening, and then we're going to see what happens. I mean, the debate now is like, which one's less terrible?
Yeah.
If we stay in lockdown, the whole economy goes to shit.
Everything closes.
A bunch of people die or go hungry or homeless because they can't pay the bills and can't get food. Or
people die from disease.
Yeah, or corona spreads. So we don't really know.
Survival of the fittest, Darwinism.
So then the only people left are the healthy people. And then we breed superhumans who are super healthy.
Exactly. And then we conquer. And then we go after the aliens. Yeah. Our super breed of humans. Okay, John.
Kyle and I have a movie we want to talk about, but before we talk about that one, I just want to say the other night I watched a movie called Vampire's Kiss.
Okay.
Which is starring Nicolas Cage.
It's gotta suck.
It is actually the worst movie I've ever seen in my whole life, and I'm not exaggerating. The worst movie I've ever seen. And I forced myself to watch the whole thing because I was like,
why'd you watch it?
Because it's a famous meme. One of the very famous Nicolas Cage faces where he's like,
oh, that one? That's from that movie?
That's from that movie, and it is horrifying.
Is he trying to act like a vampire in that scene?
Yeah. Dude.
What a bad actor.
Bro, I really, like, I've seen movies with him in the past, and I was, like, always giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I was like, maybe people like him for a specific reason. Maybe he's, like, charismatic. Maybe he's funny.
There's no movie.
He is just literally just a bad actor. He's just bad.
He's just not good. But maybe that's why people like him now.
Bro, he has like 300 movies. He has so many movies.
I don't know.
And I don't know who keeps casting him. Bro, his accent, he was from New York, but his accent was a mix of like British, Southern, like Irish, and New York. His accent made no sense.
Hey, maybe he's just from all those places. You don't know his past.
It truly seemed like a parody. Like, I was watching it, I'm like, I can't believe, like, is this real?
Okay.
I'm a fan. Bad.
I'm a big fan of terrible movies, so I might have to watch it. Where'd you watch it on?
Amazon. Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Is it free?
It's free.
Let's go.
Dude.
Big fan of bad movies.
Yeah, so many of Nicolas Cage's movies are on Amazon, and I wanted to see the scene that the meme originally came from, and I saw that, but dude, I cannot stress enough how horrible that movie is, and I expected it to be rated like 10% on Rotten Tomatoes or something, but it's rated like 64%.
That's why I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know, man.
I don't trust it.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was trash. It's a complete waste of your time. Don't really recommend watching it. But anyways, last night, Kyle and I watched Hereditary.
Horrifying.
You screamed like a girl.
There were
times.
Yes, there were a couple times where I legitimately screamed.
Oh!
Yeah, but way worse.
Yeah. My pits were sweaty. Your balls were sweaty.
Oh my god, my whole body was just drenched.
Overall, horrifying movie. Did you like it?
I think it had it was a good movie. Like, it was well put together. It wasn't scary for unnecessary reasons. It was just horrifying.
Yeah. Does it qualify as one of the scariest movies you've ever seen, or was it just a scary movie?
I think it was just a scary movie. I mean, it was pretty scary. It doesn't come close to it. I think Insidious is just the scariest movie ever. I've seen a couple of those. There's like 3 of them.
I don't think I've ever seen any Insidious movies.
We gotta watch that next, dude. Those are so fucking scary.
Are they like realistic? Like, you could buy it? Like, you could see it?
Dude, it's just like ghost shit.
Okay.
And it's just like demons and shit. I don't like that.
Like people being possessed and conjuring and like
that shit.
Spirits.
That's what scares me. It's like psycho people doesn't it bothers me, but like it doesn't scare me as much.
Yeah.
But that stuff scares me.
I mean, it was kind of demons and spirits last night, but it's more of like last night was more based on like a cult.
Yeah.
As opposed to just rando demon spirits
taking over.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any scenes where it's just like someone like, you know what I mean?
Oh, that stuff like
superhuman shit. Yeah.
Stuff where like you'll close your eyes and you just see the face.
The power is here. It's like none of that stuff happened, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'd seen it before, and I can confidently say I think it's like my favorite scary movie just overall. But yeah, man, there were so many scenes in that movie that I forgot about, but watching it a second time, it like so many more things added up. Like
it was
the
like
little
a slow burn too.
Yeah.
It took a while.
And like there's so many connections we made last night that I didn't make when I first saw it. Like how the mom said she wished, or no, the little girl said that.
Oh yeah,
she was supposed to be a boy.
Yeah.
And then it all adds up.
It all connected very well, the movie.
So yeah, if you guys want to see a scary movie, it's on Amazon Prime. Probably one of the best in the last like 5 years or so. Like pretty good horror movie. So
I don't know why, but for me, possessed kids and old women are the scariest things. Like if it's just like a teenage guy or like a, adult male or maybe like a mom,
Yeah, why is that?
They don't scare me as much. But little kids running around and old people running around. What's the
It's girls too. It's
it
girls.
too. That
old
possessed
lady.
grandma. Oh my god, dude, that's so scary. She's running around and shit.
Yeah, why is it always like girls that are so horrifying?
Old people running and little kids. Yeah.
Oh, what was it before we started recording? You had something about the movie you wanted to say, and you said, "Oh, I'll just talk about it on the podcast." It's gone.
Yeah. I had a dream about it, and it was pretty scary.
What was it?
I don't know. Like, I had a dream about it, but it wasn't like a scary dream. It just felt like I was just a part of it. And then I woke up, and I was like, I felt like somebody was like there, and I'm like, nah, I'm just scaring myself. And like, I opened my eyes, and like, I was sleeping in John's guest room, and there's like a curtain that was shaped like a person.
Oh,
and that shit freaked me out, and I had to stare at it for a little bit. I was like, that's not a person, that's a curtain. Then I just went back to bed.
There was one scene in the movie last night where Kyle screamed because it shows a chair,
but it looked like a person.
But it has a coat over it, so it looks like a person, like face it with their head backwards or something. And
yeah,
scary. Yeah. I'm usually pretty good about if I watch something really horrifying of like after it's over, I'm good about like going to bed and kind of realizing that it's not real and not freaking myself out. But last night I went to bed fine, but then I woke up at 3 a.m. to like take a piss, and I was peeing, and I started thinking like freaking myself out, and I started thinking like, what if they're behind this curtain of my shower right here next to me?
Did you look?
I didn't look because I was like, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real.
Yeah, that's true. Like at the beginning of the movie, I told myself I'm just gonna not be scared.
It didn't
lasted a little bit, because there was one scene where I remember just thinking like, oh, whatever, someone's gonna pop out and it's not gonna be a big deal. But that scene went on for so long that I just got scared.
Oh, they broke you.
Yeah, they broke me.
Yeah, man, it was good. So check it out, guys. But with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna record another episode right after this. We just want to say thank you so much. This is our first month with over 4,000 downloads.
Thanks.
Really damn good. Every day but 2 days this month, we had over 100 downloads. So that's pretty exciting. So,
yeah.
Anyways, with all that being said, thank you all so much. There's new episodes every single Monday and Thursday. Kyle, where can they follow you?
Instagram at KyleSafford36. And you can follow the podcast at PIMS Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You know, come see us. We're going to be more active on the stories. So be on the lookout for those and interact with us. It makes it more fun.
Yeah. We kind of want to turn Peak to Middle School into just a hub of like everything Kyle and I do, just us as people. Like I don't want it to just be just clips from the podcast episodes over and over and over, because I feel like, I don't know, I want to mix it up. I want it to feel like you guys can see behind the scenes stuff or just shit at our house or like random stuff, like just our life, because the podcast I enjoy the most, I've realized I like them because of the people, not necessarily because of just the show. And so, I don't know, I think that's a lot more important, is building this fan base of like people who like us for us and, you know, not just the show. So with all that being said, if you guys have any ideas for other content you'd like to see, maybe even stuff other than the podcast, I've thought about like maybe once a week, maybe there's 2 episodes a week, and then once a week there's maybe like just a video. We do some interactive, like a 10-minute, 5-minute little challenge or some video or something on the channel.
Challenges.
I think that'd be fun. So if you guys have any ideas of things you'd like to see, let us know. You can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And with all that being said, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.